This is your Empath Energy Exchange. I'm Christine, your spiritual guide and mentor, and I channel the messages, pull cards, and feel the overall theme for the week. Welcome, empowered empaths, light workers, healers, and sensitives. The time is now to share your light with the world. So join me, comment, like, and subscribe, and share away. Hello and welcome to your Empath Energy Exchange for the week of November 9th. I can't believe it. We are in the second week of November and I'm Christine. Of course, I'm your spiritual guide and medium, intuitive energy coach and old soul healer. And each week we kind of channel the messages, tuning in to see energetically what's going on. And I had to re-record because I wanted to make sure I had my poppy on. All respect to the past and present soldiers. Thank you so much for giving us the gift of freedom. We truly honor, appreciate, and support you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so if you don't follow along, basically, like I said, I'm giving you some messages, I'm pulling a few cards, and at the end we'll have a little prayer as well, because I feel prayer is very important at this time. And there's usually a theme that goes with the week as well. Please follow, like, subscribe, and share, okay? I love you all, wherever you're watching, on Facebook or Anchor, through podcast as well. However you get your podcast, and on YouTube, guys. Please subscribe, and if you'd like a personal reading or healing, feel free to reach out through my website listed below, or through my channels at 24 Karat Healing. All right, so last week's energy, there were a lot of reversal cards in regards to the thinking woman. It was quite the feminine energy, a woman holding a heart, and there was some deceit. So I really felt this was within the feminine and the feminine body and ourselves with our femininity, because we tend to lean on the masculine side, that aggressive energy. So we were really asking, who are you deceiving? What are you deceiving? So this week, the word I heard was destruction. But first it came in as intrusion. And I'm like, intrusion? And then obstruction? And then destruction. I'm like, okay, so here we go. Going right in. All will be destroyed within to expand our consciousness. And are we not seeing this right now, guys, and everything? All will be revealed. All timelines, all wounds, all trespasses. Destruction of self. Wounds, focus, tyranny, hierarchy, anarchy, all-archy. I'm like, all-archy, is that a word? Is that a word? Raised to new levels of consciousness, new planes, fields, removal of hooks, unwanted energy, cords, ties, draining, anything that's draining. Because last week was about flow. So finding that flow, and now we're destroying everything that we see because we're in that flow. We are seeing with these new eyes, right? Links to ancestral. No more. No more old wounds, traumas. This is all being cleared and dissolved. All that was ego-based, clearing, burning, all darkness to light. And the 11/11 portal. November 11th is a day of remembrance, but 11/11 is all about a spiritual awakening. 11s are the number of the soul's purpose, our life purpose. What is our purpose? We're seeing this. It's emerging. So this 11/11 portal is emerging as the true angelic beings of light, masters of Christ consciousness. Upgrades, wake-ups, shake-ups, clearing all EMFs, and that's that electric magnetic field. You know, Wi-Fi, computers, electronics, cordless, it all disturbs us at a cellular level. So finding ways to protect ourselves through clearing, you know, energetically, emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally. You know, what are we feeding ourselves? What's our diet like? Who are we hanging out with? Who are we spending our time with? Crystals, smudging, grounding, diet, grounding, trees, self-care are imminent. So vital, so important. I mean, that goes back to, I don't know if you caught the November energy update, but, you know, I go through that. So go back on YouTube. If you don't follow, subscribe and never miss. When I record a video, I at least do 2 a week, if not 3. So November is all about major month for healing, guys. Emotional, physical, personal clarity, emotionally especially. The painful, the soothing truths, the shock waves, the revelations at a collective level. Illusions and lies, all being revealed. And then the quiet and magic of November. And I even talked about the structure and the flow in our lives as well. Finding stillness and quiet and small acts of peace. So that's just a quick 1 minute, you know, it gives you an idea of the November energy. And what's your energy like? What are you putting out into this world? And if you break down November 11th, 2020 to a number, it's a 6. And last week we talked about 6s, and 6s are all about stepping back. Stepping back. Watching as everything we know or thought we knew is being dismantled and destroyed for the greater good. That's how we see it. And then I heard the song Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison. Remember that song? Pretty woman, don't walk on by, pretty woman, don't make me cry. Pretty woman. His voice, I mean, when he sings, is more than just the pretty woman. It's, in a way, always thinking that we can never have that which is beautiful. That's how I see the song. And, you know, and we already are beautiful. We already are. And looking at, you know, his past, I mean, he wrote this song pretty quickly. He had, you know, apparently his wife at the time had cheated on him quite a few times. They divorced, and then she was killed in a motorcycle. She was riding on 2 months later. So, and then his 2 oldest sons died in a fire in 1968 when he was on tour. All these things happening in the background, all this destruction. I mean, it's very sad, and I just think about, you know, because my mom loved Roy Orbison. So let me know if you liked, you know, you loved him as well. Or if you're aware of his music. If not, go check out his music. And please, if you're on the replay, because this was recorded earlier, guys, please say hello. Let us know where you're from. Let us know if this is your first time. Let us know if these messages resonate. All right. So just going to get right to it. At the end, I'll talk about, I have a free webinar on November 11th. It's all about Ascension Light Code activations and healings. So I'll get back to that after. Let's, you know, get to the cards. That's why you're here, right? All right. So put all the cards back, choosing from the energy deck, and we're just asking, what is, you know, what is the challenge this week? What is the challenge this week? What are we working on? Besides the destruction of everything that we're seeing in front of us, everything is happening for us and not to us. We have to remember that as well. So let's see. And always remember, you know, to reach out. You know, we can't do everything alone. Community, collaboration. Oh, here we go. I've actually got 2 cards. 2 2 cards, and they are in reverse, okay? I remember having the Angel of Balance card, not last week, but the week before. So 4 and 8 is 2, 1 and 2 is 3, so mind, body, spirit balance. And this is in reverse. So this is just a heads up, paying attention. Something's going on. What do we need to work on? Because the Angel of Balance is all about self-honoring, being centered. Ooh, something may be seriously out of proportion in your life. It could be an important emotional component, lack of self-acceptance and self-care. We've got to take care of ourselves. So they're saying we've really got to be mindful about this. Why are we not honoring this? Why are we putting ourselves last? Why are we people-pleasing? Because the universe will do that as well. It will put us last because whatever we put out, the universe is reflecting back to us, right? So maybe you need to relax more. There's some lost energy. Sleep more. Drink more water. Maybe how you're being out of balance. Maybe you've been working too much. Too obsessed with relationships and money, politics. That's all I'm saying. Politics. This loving angel is bringing you back to give you the courage and wisdom to break the toxic patterns. Meditate. Balance. Think about this liquid golden light coming through you, because gold is so malleable. It is the highest form of healing. And just think of it pouring into the top of your head, the crown, coming through the crown and filling all the parts of your body. And then get into that Epsom salt bath and just really let go and let God. And the people pleasing and not taken care of. My November newsletter, I wrote, a blog post all about people pleasing. And it's such a problem. We've got to stop looking outside when it's all within. So self-care, self-love this week. And the Sun, which is number 1, is the first card in the deck. And it's interesting because, 11, 11, those are about the ones. Ones are about your life purpose. So the Sun is saying that a creative project may be blocked. Your creativity is stifled in some way, and that's due to self-care. There's no self-care. And they might be from outer sources, but it's coming from within. You're standing in your own way. You're stopping your self-expression out of fear or self-doubt or what would other people think? It's none of our business what other people think. Okay, let go of the fear and take a risk. Risk it all. Whew. You may be living in darkness or confusion, lack of direction, or even depression. Reclaim your power and take back emotional control of your life. Your power and light are always present, always. So take the self-healing, the creativity. You know you deserve to shine. Your affirmation is you open your heart and life to the creative inspiration of divine love. I choose to create happiness in every way. Yeah, so we are kind of out of balance. I just talked about self-care. The creative project as well. Oh goodness. And then I'm going to be bringing in this angel too. There's another angel. Part of this reading, I just found this card. So, yeah, and it's interesting that the lion, this is reversed 5s. 5s are about change. You're not perceiving the truth of your own power. You're seeing yourself as maybe weak. You're not weak. Maybe there's a situation that's overwhelming, and you absolutely do have the strength to see through a successful outcome. Don't fall into old patterns or giving your power away. When you let others define you or make decisions on your behalf, so you're meditating on this beautiful light, take back take back what's yours, what's always been yours. Your affirmation is, deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve. It's already happening for me. Interesting that these cards are all coming in reverse. All right, so I'm going to pick from the self-care deck. Or we're going to pick. So we've got, self-care. we're not living and standing in our truth and sovereignty. We've got some creative blockages and opportunities. Releasing your ties to the past. When you let go of the old, you make room for the new. So there is some decluttering of the mind, body, spirit through self-care. I love all these stars. Look at the trees, very grounding. And then you've got the cosmos, the universe, the Christ consciousness energy, and the star, the northern star, the Sirius star, the Venus star, which is very visible in the sky right now, guys. The stars, the planets are just amazing. And we're coming out of this Mercury retrograde too. So letting go, let go. Get rid of the old, purge, 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 purge. Mind, body, especially body. Body, body, body. All right, so releasing the ties that bind. Going to pick from the crystal card deck just to see what kind of crystals we need to work with, because it can be very grounding and beautiful. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? What crystals will assist us in our clarity of self-care, self-love, standing in our truth? Oh, geez. Letting go. Just talked about letting go with the opportunity card, okay? Letting go, letting God, Kyanite blue, working with that blue, that beautiful blue healing energy. I mean, look how it's kind of all over the place a little bit. There's some structure to it. Throat chakra, blue. Emotions, feelings, dormant. This is all being cleared through the physical body, the emotional body, self-care, getting, grounded, getting out there. It deepens your self-awareness, your consciousness, creating new opportunities in your life, letting go of old emotions that don't serve us anymore, making new, connecting your voice, free-flowing expression. You're encouraged to show up, surrender, let go, move with the flow like last week. Set yourself free from old restraints, new fresh energy, releasing all expectations and control, and flying high and setting yourself free. So working with the throat chakra, guys. Beautiful. And we're picking one more because 6, that's the energy for the week. 6 is 6. So one more crystal blue, one more crystal clear card. Crystal blue. I'm stuck on the blue here. Okay. Nuumite. Hold on. Nuumite, healer. Look at that. I see this as, this is beautiful protection. Anytime you work with black crystals, it's very protective. It's for all the chakras. You got black and gold and brown in here. The healer and the shaman, this is your healer's journey. You connect with this to embark on a powerful journey of deep healing and self-realization. It's a stone of the warrior and shaman. It supports in your shadow self. Yeah, there's a lot of shadow self being cleared. Creating a sacred space, deep wisdom, strength, and courage. Strength and endurance in difficult times. The self-mastery, and to love all aspects of yourself. You may feel guided to seek the support of a professional healer. Just saying. Or someone you know. Follow your intuition and your guidance. There's ancient memories and your soul's wisdom. You've got everything you need. And the most powerful healer in truth is yourself. You're being called to this sacred wisdom. Utilize it. Energy. Deeply. This is a powerful initiation. And maybe you're considering a career in the natural medicines, healing arts, healthcare. This is a confirmation. You're on the right path. Keep going. Keep going, dear light worker. We see you. We love you. I love it. All right, so just going to do a quick wrap up. You're out of balance, guys. Get some self-care going. Creative projects are stifled. You feel stifled a little bit. The angel of strength is coming in. She's saying you have everything you need. Tap into it. These are all heads up cards, heads up. And then through opportunities, letting go again with the throat chakra speaking up. And ultimately to the healer. You are the healer, light worker. All right. Let me know if this message resonates. Some will, some won't. I mean, some parts of the message. Obviously, this is for the collective. All right. Just wanted to let you know a little bit about the... I have an a prayer circle, Instagram Live every Friday, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So please join me for that. It's every Friday. Follow me on Instagram, 24 Karat Healing, every Friday. Love to see you there. If you're curious about prayer, how it works, maybe you don't know how to pray, maybe you just want to be held, there'll be a beautiful, of course, meditation, grounding, and I do pull a card, and there's a little bit of healing in there as well, so you pretty much get everything all in one. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, this 1111 Ascension Portal. There's going to be light activations and healings. It's on November 11th at 11:11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So it's free. It's a free webinar. I believe it'd be about an hour and a half. And just comment light to receive the registration links, okay? And bring friends, bring someone with you. Come in together and share that beautiful energy. It's sacred. And one more thing, of course, I'm live every Monday morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on soundsugarradio.com. So follow me there as well if you'd like to hear some more insight. And then, of course, I have the Power of Healing Your Energy show, and that's every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I have Vic Mann coming in. He's a meditation guru. He's been through his own dark night of the soul as well. So it's going to be a great conversation talking about that. All right, guys, I'm wishing you an amazing week. If, again, you need a healing or a reading, please reach out. If you'd like to schedule a complimentary 15-minute intuitive call, the links are on Facebook or through my website at 24karathealing.com. And have an amazing week. Please remember the fallen and anyone that's in service right now, past or present. And sending out lots of love to you guys. Please remember, healing begins where the ego ends. Take care, and I love you all. Mwah.